some beasts.
And we're starting right where we
left off. Who is this?
Just outside.
Boy, look good. Hold on.
I love that you can walk out of the castle.
What kind of fit does he have on?
Walking through everything.
Man, wait. Okay, so I'm guessing this may be some kind of analysis. Well, I don't want to say I'm guessing. This may be an analysis video because I do want to look at a lot of things that are in the game. But number one, let's go back a little bit. Look at the view. Look at the view of this place. Like, yo, look at the trees, man. This cliff, this overhang on this cliff right here. This is a gorgeous view. Like, I mean, we've seen some crazy good views in video games, but I don't know. This one right here is really doing something. Looking at the spells down here, this is how the spell was going to work. See, now I really have to go back and actually watch the last video. Me watching the first gameplay showcase and actually, give my opinion and, do an analysis on that as well and actually look over and see, what's going to be in the game, what's not, what they mentioned, talk about that one with you guys as well. This is, looking like the spell wheel. I wonder what this little symbol is down here, though. I don't know what that could possibly be. Looking like some potions at the bottom as well. I guess I should go back and actually watch the first video.
Walking through everything and then just come out here and take off on your broom out into the open world.
Man.
And Alan, I know that's something that
one of the things I'm actually going to do in this game is explore those woods. I'm going to see that area and like, oh, I saw this in the showcase. I'm going out there. I'm going in the woods. Like, look at this. That's literally Hagrid's hut.
I wanted to talk about it.
It's literally his hut.
The brooms are fun for me, not just
because literally Hagrid's hut. Look at the
feelings of exhilaration.
You could just go anywhere.
But because they're not just
look at that smooth stop. That was sick.
So you can
that was
smooth.
On
the right, there's a meter there, and occasionally as Andrew's kind of flying up or flying down, you might notice it draining or not. And this isn't the present day where all the broom technology is well known and advanced and everything that we know and love. This is an earlier time where they're still trying to figure out, we're not at the 3000 yet. We're at the
so magic, they really haven't peaked with their knowledge of magic yet. I mean, even then in the world of Harry Potter, did they really peak then as well?
By the way,
because there were still things they were finding out, but he said this is the earlier time, so Nimbus 2000s, Firebolts, Nimbus 2001s, clean sweeps. I don't even think that they were a thing. I mean, hell, he might be riding a clean sweep right now. Who knows?
That the player could customize themselves based on their own aesthetic.
Man, that is so cool! Oh,
if you
just the flight, it looks so smooth, and it's so seamless.
Kind of like a turbo meter down there. You can only go at max speed without the meter going down.
So there's a turbo meter
to the ground, and as you raise into the air, you'll notice the meter drop. And so those upgrades will increase that distance from the ground. And the broom owner.
Okay, that is cool. Look, and he just gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Go stop. Like, look at him move.
You can participate that and get better and better.
And there's people like there's actually people like walking around. They're in their regular leotard, got his shirts on, suspenders and everything.
It's not just a travel mechanic.
Came from a nice day at work.
You're not just flying high over everything.
Dueling feats. Use a mandrake against an enemy. A mandrake.
There's lots to explore on the ground.
Or mandragora.
Keeping you down at the ground level.
And to me, it feels like it's got this kind of surfing vibe over the.
Facts.
Like I'm just like I want to snatch the controller from Andrew right now because I want to go to the mountaintop. I want to go to that forest.
Okay, so now that speaking on, I'm gonna capitalize on what Ben is saying. He said he wants to go to the mountaintop, wants to go to the forest. Is the world, I'm the type of guy that when it comes to open world video games, I want to see how far out in the world that I can go, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be one to get on my broom and try to fly to the top of the mountain. Can we do that? Can we fly? Like, is the world just that unnecessarily big to the point to where we can fly to the top of the mountain and start, I don't know, if there's a photo mode, take some pictures or shoot some spells out or something like that, or maybe just sit there and look at the scenery. Like, how big is this world? Like, how big is it actually? And how much bigger is it going to get if they decide they want to make it bigger? If they want to, go ahead and add some DLC. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear me? DLC. We're going to land. All right, we landed.
Is just perfect just because that's what we refer to that as. And so we all know
just
from
to stop. Yo, I might do that repeatedly in this game. Just stop and go.
But we
where
wanted
the broom go? In his
pocket,
pocket, probably.
Characters out here and to kind of
gosh, look at this! It's just magic, and you can just float your coins into that. You know what I'm saying?
So we just
that'd be me, petty. I wouldn't walk to that. I'd float a coin in there just to do it because I can do magic.
In the Scottish.
Oh, we got a Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. Oh, they're all from school.
We refer to those as hamlets, and opportunities to learn those.
I didn't see that. I didn't notice the capes.
How those different locations have kind of like learned the.
Yo, me personally, and this is like a small thing. This is a really small thing. I'm probably not going to be walking around. walking around the school in different fits, I'm gonna play the part as a school student. When I leave the school, either in a robe or whatever day or in a fitter, and I'm playing the part like for real, for real. I'm going to be a Hogwarts student. No cap, I'm going to be a Hogwarts student.
Hogwarts.
For real,
So
I'm definitely
there are
going
both
to immerse myself and embody,
kind of get to
you
know
know,
more of the
being a
area,
Hogwarts student in this game.
Hogwarts
For real, I'm
cosmos that
100.
you've
I'm going through this whole thing.
And you also notice
The whole
on
thing.
bits that
Hogsmeade.
exist,
So we can go to Hogsmeade.
those
Okay.
different
Let's look at that sign again. Arenshire. What is that? Is that Prond? Iran? Something like that. It says graveyard. Brockborough. Dangers something. Danger don't. Or danger down. Something like that. Hogsmeade. Lower Hogsfield. So we can go to Hogsmeade, and it's that way. It's that way.
Or different secrets.
Bro, go to Hogsmeade, dog.
Each one of those icons.
I'd love to see that and how it looks.
And you'll notice that same thing as we venture out into the open world as well.
Hogsmeade
So
confirmed.
you might find opportunities to actually expand and learn about your ancient magic. And as you,
that is
kind of
so
encounter
cool.
different enemies dotted on the landscape, sometimes those characters, poachers or dark wizards, might be hoarding different.
Oh man, the cup
magical
just floated.
resources that are valuable to you.
He stole the cup. It's a
So
thief.
each one has kind of like
He's a thief. He stole the
way
cup,
to
or he just
provide
misplaced it, or put it in the wrong spot.
reward
Bro, the
you for
cashier gonna
opening.
look for that cup at some point.
I
Can
ran
you put it
away
back where
when
you
I
found it?
just
That's a
covered
little
all
messed
those
up. Either you
points
stole
on
it
the map.
or something. I want to know if he stole it. I'm going back a little bit. Hold
to
on.
our magical resources that are
Bro
valuable.
stole the cup. Hold on. He's the thief. We have a thief on our hands, man. The main character is a menace. He's already a dark wizard. The dark wizard in training. He's stealing cups. That is his first mission. Steal as many cups as you can.
That just kind of reward you for poking around.
I mean, I ran away when I want to just cover all of those points on the map.
Yeah, I wonder what those things are. They look like save points to me, to be
Flown on a
honest, or
broom
maybe some
already, but
checkpoints,
there
fast
is
travel
something
points
that
or
we haven't
something.
done so far, and that is getting on our flying mount. We're gonna hop
Flying
on our
mount.
Onyx Hippogriff here. The Onyx Hippogriff
Oh, we can.
is our pre-order bonus.
Oh my god, there you just
Off the book!
the back. Oh wait, you can use it as a horsey? I mean, a horse.
That's so cool. So you literally have two
Yeah,
different ways
as
to
a
use the
you
hippogriff
can
mount.
totally ride it like a
And it just flies. Oh, that's so cool! Thornback Scurrier. That's
Each of those
definitely an
interactions, so
enemy.
the broom's really good at reaching that top speed.
So it looks like that the hippogriff is faster and it's more convenient in
Sometimes
flying.
it's really nice to get on the hippogriff because of that
He's
ground
going to the
speed.
mountain. He's going to the mountain.
Those
Go to the mountain.
transitions, and sometimes it just feels amazing just to
So
ride.
it looks like to me that the hippogriff would be better in flying due to the fact that, of course, if you look down at the bottom, there is no like stamina bar, or there isn't any bar as far as like, you know, as it did before. Whenever he went high in altitude, the bar dropped. There is no bar there, so I think it'd be a little bit more convenient to use the hippogriff, because why would I pull out a broom and limit myself if I can just pull out my hippogriff or thestral or whatever the case and be straight, fly me the whole way
Riding
there.
around on it.
Unless there's some kind of like, you know, time limit or something like that where you can ride the hippogriff. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of stipulation that'll like, there's a drawback to this. There's got to be, because if I could just get on a mount, what's the point of my broom? I don't get it. Maybe it's just aesthetic.
Yeah, it really is kind of like
Look at this
I don't know,
thing,
it's a
and
great
it's
feeling.
moving like it's on
It's a
the
great
go.
feeling managing those transitions.
This thing
kind of
zooming through the sky.
From run to fly and just being able to go wherever you want. And we tried to
Look
make sure
at it.
that each one of these things that you can
Dueling
interact with
feats.
have
Slow
a
a
unique
loyalist
identity and a reason
assassin.
for
The
being
tool. Okay, hold on. The tool wheel is useful for dealing with higher level combat situations. Combat plants and potions can give you an advantage against tougher enemies. Ooh, we're playing on the hardest difficulty in this game. Oh, we're playing on the hardest difficulty in this game for
And
sure.
oh my god, like I see like different like areas, like a swampy area.
swamp?
By the way, can you go to
Levitate a dug bog by its tongue. There's so much to
like
do.
entire map anywhere you go? There are regions that are like locked from you.
Yeah,
or,
as soon as you, there's kind of a moment where the world kind of opens up to you outside of Hogwarts as a student, and right from that moment, early on in the game, you can go wherever you want. And so you might find more difficult challenges in different areas, and you'll see different spots as Andrew's moving around, like you mentioned the swamp. But there, we have got like a coast, and we've got different types of environments out in the world just to kind of pepper your experience, reward you for exploring.
Oh my gosh, bro! He said reward you for exploring. What is my saying? Exploration at its finest. We do this, man. We're not new to this. We're true to this. Come on, man. Y'all give me the right game, bro. The right game. And it's Hogwarts Legacy. Like what?
It's like so rustic. Like I keep forgetting that this is like 1800s.
Swear.
We never really seen before. Like it feels so authentic. Like it just.
And it feels original.
Yeah,
like this is really going to be your story because we haven't seen this type of wizarding world before. We've never seen this. This is beyond new to us. We've read or we've heard about the Goblin Rebellion, but we've never actually seen what everything is like. Oh, I cannot wait.
I love snow.
Man, entering dev commands. Yo, looks good.
It looks so realistic. Oh my god, it changes the landscape like completely. Oh my god, does it have like actual like gameplay impact, like impact on the gameplay, or does it like it's just the weather of Scotland?
Yeah, we really use it as a narrative marker through the game. So as you're progressing through your main storyline, it was important for us to kind of like have those moments that kind of felt like when you're reading the books or watching the
this
movies.
Place,
where,
it looks gorgeous. Like it looks so freaking amazing.
And you're really
the landscape, the scenery. Just look at it. Like wow.
To duplicate that, and for me, it's really fun that it's not just on the outside, which
the exploration is probably going to be one of my favorite things to do in this game. But just to go out and get lost in the wizarding
there are
world.
Moments like whenever
I might not even have my map on. That'll really throw me into the game as far as immersion goes. But then at the same time, I get lost easily in like Souls games. If you watch my Elden Ring series, you've seen me get lost plenty of times and literally end up back at the beginning of the level when I should be moving forward. So I don't know if that'll be a good idea for me, but hey, we'll see how it goes whenever we get the game. We'll see how that goes.
See the decorations around those environments change. That really helped just kind of make me feel like I'm there.
Oh, man. Defeat enemy with a Chinese chomping cabbage.
It's not just, for the seasons,
Chinese
those
chomping
kind of
cabbage.
Things, like we have a day-night cycle, and that day-night cycle, even though similarly, like it's largely about vibe when you go into
look at him just
in the
flying through
evening,
the woods, bro. We're gonna have a chase scene.
School, you'll notice it kind of dies
if we
down,
had a chase scene in this game,
So
oh
you
man,
get
that'd be
vandalizing
epic.
Students kind of like as you're walking through the halls.
Look
But
at Hogwarts.
in
Look
that
at
day-night
Hogwarts.
cycle is where we
Look at
kind
the
of
distance
place,
looking good.
A few items where
Looking
whether or not
good,
they're
man.
Whether or not you can interact with them that are a little bit restricted by the day-night cycle.
And I
this world is huge.
flying
It's
up
massive.
Here, really high up
Like
on the
I mean,
hippogriff.
okay, just look at this.
And
I want to get a better view of it. I guess this will work. Look at where he is, and look at how far away the castle is. And then when he goes up, like when he gains altitude, just look at the distance on the ground from his point, and look at the castle. If you're on foot, that's a walk. That is a far walk. I'm glad we have the brooms and the hippogriffs, the mounts, because Jesus, that distance
really high up on the
foot.
hippogriff, and we're just
Look at that.
looking
There we go. Look at the distance. That's a freaking trip. That's a whole. Well, it's not really a trip. That's a long walk. That is a long walk. Yo. And then when you turn around, of course, the world is just vast. It's just vast, and that's not even counting in the land behind on the other side of Hogwarts and around it. Like, come on, man.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's part of what I love most.
Facts
about
is
flying
beautiful.
around in this game.
It's funny because you have a hippogriff, you got a broom, you're a year 5 student, and it's like I came here, the man. I got a hippogriff. What y'all got? I literally came here the goat, bro. Come on. I know magic that y'all have no access to. I'm better at magic than half of you already. Like, we came in that dude, bro, from the get-go. It was like, bro, if y'all got smoke, if you got a problem, I'm here to solve it.
Deluxe edition. All right, Andrew's got us.
Yo, look at it. He's just standing with the menacing pose, bro.
Deluxe and digital deluxe edition.
Look at that mask. Players with standard edition can also purchase the Dark Arts pack separately. Ooh, okay, cool. That's good to know.
So
I won't. It don't apply to me, but yeah.
Choosing an option from the main menu of the game.
So you can really be a dark wizard in this game.
Exactly. There are many reasons.
But see, that's the thing. That's my question. If you can actually be a dark wizard or a good wizard, whatever the case, after the story, or after, you know, whatever story we complete and how far it's gonna go, what about year 6 and what about year 7? Like, how are those 2 years gonna play out? And then even then, after this school year, or when the story is over, or whatever the case, how does it expand outside of that? Me being a dark wizard, do I get to go on missions as a dark wizard? Do I get to continue, you know, my dark wizardry acts? Something, I don't know.
He's also wearing the Dark Arts cosmetic set.
Yes, he is. He rocking it too, boy.
Thestral, which is part of that Dark Arts.
Right out the book.
Deluxe and digital.
That is so cool, man. That it just fits so well. Dark Arts set with a Thestral mount. Yeah.
But I like this Battle Arena. It is a great place to show off really combat in a big way, because it unlocks
we're getting to the combat now
for you and allows you
to. This is what I've been waiting for.
Really play around with.
How is the combat going to be in this game?
And is this like the only arena like this in the game, where you can like practice?
Yeah. So in the base game, we have 2 combat arenas normally. And so everyone has access to those.
Okay.
And each of the combat arenas are an opportunity to kind of just go through a difficult combat challenge, fight through multiple waves, in order to earn
seamless,
different
bro.
Cosmetic for your character. And
oh, the cloak has an animation. That's cool.
In the case of that's no different than Dark Arts.
Look, I just might rock some of the clothes while I'm walking through the castle, bro. Hold on. Fight waves of enemies in this battle arena with unforgivable curses, Avada Kedavra, Imperio, and Crucio, as well as the blasting curse, Confringo. I'm going to stop right there. We can use all 3 unforgivable curses. We can use the killing curse. We can use the torture curse and the mind control, if you want to call it that, curse. Like, I could be a full-on dark wizard out here, bro. In addition to their unique and devastating effects, unforgivable curses break through all shield. Wow! Wow!
The things that we're excited about in the Dark Arts Battle Arena that people can do is
take us in
with different abilities. So the unforgivable.
I need to see this.
Everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to earn.
Andrew setting up his spells. Sorry, nope.
To kind of like add that to the repertoire.
That's so whack. That's so whack, but hey, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Look at the spells, bro. Okay, hold on. So this is how I'm taking it right here. So with all of these spells that we have, I'm pretty sure there's more, but it looks like you're able to set only 4 spells as like the main ones that you want to use. And looking at it, it looks like with the yellow, the purple, the red, blue, green, you know, the spells, there's different spells, and those spells are in like a set category. Or maybe you get that spell and you upgrade that spell, making it stronger, something like that. I'm not necessarily sure. It looks like it could be multiple spells. And with those multiple, see, he's got 3 greens, so that leads me to believe that there are multiple spells of these same colors that you can use and put them in your spell wheel. So if that's the case, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, that's a lot of spells.
Combat Arena, you actually have access to all those things as kind of like a way to test them all. And so it's a chance to kind of like explore and play with the Dark Arts and decide whether or not that is a path that you kind of want to go down. But yeah, everyone has the same ability to explore the Dark Arts. This is just kind of like a way of previewing.
And again,
here we go.
Show off combat.
Here we go.
So I think we're gonna jump in here. Andrew's gonna start
battling. There's about to be some action. Oh, Death Eaters.
You're seeing on the screen.
All right.
Off rip, you just knocked the man off. You just killed him, buddy. He was scared. He was afraid.
Oh my God.
Bro, on his Voldemort energy, bro. What is that? Imperio or Crucio?
Was that Crucio? Oh my God.
That was Crucio.
Cool.
What is that? Imperio?
You'll notice right away, like when we use Avada Kedavra.
Wow. Yo, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not during the action, bro.
That guy's health bar went from instant to 0, and we really
look at the combo, man. Just bounced him off the ground.
Works in the game, even in some pretty extreme situations.
Wait, is he fighting some? That's the Imperious curse.
The meter takes up a lot longer.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna be. Look at the combat. Look at the combat.
Extreme power, just that it's still fun to use, and then there's some.
Excuse me, just picked up the
power, just that it's still.
Yo! Man snatched from across the room. They picked him up.
To adjust that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm going to enjoy the combat.
You just have questions about.
Man, kneecaps is over with.
Things from the enemies.
Ooh.
Also,
goblins.
Like that sign. Well, it's like, so in the
Whoa,
game,
whoa,
we call it
whoa,
the ancient
whoa!
magic
Excuse
sign.
me, but what
That's
was
how
that?
it's called
Yeah.
in the game.
So
Crucio
the community
again,
is
or
a-
Imperious
so,
Curse.
On the development side, and
Oh, you got lucky, bro. You lucky that thing dodged you.
reference
What did you
that
just
as
get?
ancient
What did you hit him
magic.
with? Another Imperious Curse?
Ancient magic.
That is, yeah.
Avada Look at that man move, bro.
Keep growing, and you become exposed.
Oh, that's
to
the
some of
Cruciatus curse.
your
Okay,
own
man was torturing him.
and your own,
Ooh,
your
good
own
block.
abilities. You start unlocking
Yo,
new
what's
powers.
but
So one
that
of those
man's
powers is the
combinations
R1
are
button
going. He is
during,
going crazy, bro.
Throughout the game,
He's going
that's an
crazy
instant
right now.
throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw an object to you and fling it at an enemy.
Okay.
So it
But
looks
whenever
like
you
a
see
lot
the
of the
R1 or the
combinations
L1
that
plus
it looks like
R1,
a lot of the combinations or a lot of the combos. The way they're gonna work is bouncing them off the ground a lot and using your environment, the items and things that are around you to like finish them off and stuff. Now, of course, you know, you pick them up in the air, you know, you get your hits, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then you bounce them off the ground, another 1, 2, 3. It seems like the combos will be very easy to execute depending on the spells that you put together. But at the same time, on the hardest difficulty, what are the enemy spells? What are they using? Like, this is really about to be like a magic wars. Like, oh man, I'm ready to see how the fights are gonna be. It doesn't look like he's playing. It doesn't look like this guy's playing on a very hard difficulty. Like he's playing on easy or maybe very easy, medium, something like that. But the combat looks, it looks good. It looks really good.
And the way
Very
that manifests
solid.
itself,
Look at that.
Depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting, and you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here. That
Oh, what did he? Was that that was the blasting spell?
That you're fighting, and you'll see a wide variety. Of
That was a finish. Whoa! He disintegrated the dude.
Notice there's
Bro, go on, bro!
that kind of bubble.
Oh no, I'm ready for this. What is that is the Imperious curse. Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefied counterattack. The freaking combat in this game looks so complex, so deep. Like you can counter hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefied like it's like a parry of some sort. Can you parry in this game like, you know, boom, it's like, I'm stunned. Is that what that is? Like, could that be what it is?
That's actually a good link to the ancient magic meter in general. And the reason I say that,
man, and he was guarding, he just went right through that shit. Come on. Flipping him in the air, grabbing him to you, boom. And look at that. That, and then just keep it going. Yeah, so the combos are really gonna play a heavy part. Or the spells are gonna play a big part when it comes to your combos. Like, it doesn't seem like you can just throw any spells together and then, you know, be a monster. Because they don't like it's gonna work like that.
And then basically that builds up enough.
Look at that.
Attack someone. But
oh snap! Good block, bro. Look at this man move. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna on the hardest difficulty. This gonna really be. It's gonna be a challenge. It seems like because these enemies aren't playing around. Like they're actually attacking. Like they're going in more than one at a time. Like it's at least one and then another one and then another one and then another one. Look at that. And it's attack. Ooh, you gotta dodge. And then probably somebody else coming around. Maybe not because he is dropping everybody off right now. Did he just snatch him out of his Protego? Oh, finishing move. You didn't finish him? Wow, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Good block.
Change the way you play.
Finisher. What was that, bro? Boy got turned into a chicken.
So
he got turned into a chicken, bro.
Like a prior investment.
Man, was staggering. Is he frozen now? Bounce.
Potions and the plants
it's over with. Oh, so you have fall damage. So you get bounced off the ground and you hit the ground. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Oh, he didn't. Maybe not. Because he didn't die. Still alive.
More efficiently. So some of the tools that you'll see here are like the rock potion.
Man, this game looks so good. So it's like a potion, and so that's what that is down the bottom, like the potions that give you different status effects. This man just Avada Kedavra the ogre, one hit kill, bro. I really hope that's not going to be like broken or overpowered. Like you can't just keep on tossing it out, you know, back and forth. Because if that's the case, that's a little bit overkill. But it doesn't seem like he can do that because he's not just spamming it. He blocked that.
Focus potion, and that will.
And he hit it with the slide. That was sick.
Regain.
Good dodge.
There's just so much like
good block. That is so cool.
He's doing to the troll right now, like he's
combo
around,
10, and then he Avada Kedavra. It's over with.
And the troll makes him move around too. It's like
that's crazy.
I love that our plants are violent.
Final wave.
Yes, and so that's like when we were talking about the
venomous tentacular.
Whoa! Of the arena. You also have.
Whoa! Oh, it's a plant. It's his plant. The venomous thing.
You could put down.
Oh snap! Good block. Man was on point with that one. Avada Kedavra, and it's dead.
This is like a true,
Jesus. You can literally just kill off the biggest threat in the arena, or whoever's around you. Just kill off the biggest threat with the Avada Kedavra, and then do your thing with the rest with everybody else.
A ton of different things you can use.
I really hope you have to like at least fill up a bar of some sort before you can do, you know, unforgivable curses, or maybe the dark magic, or the unknown magic that you have control over, that you're able to, you know, wield in the game. I'm sorry for stuttering so much. I'm excited. I'm ready for this. Look at that. You can just snatch things up off the ground and just hit them with it. That is so cool.
These dueling feats, which
she's not staggering.
I love anything that prompts me to play the game.
Look at him, dude, floating in midair, but I'm stuck.
My style.
You stuck.
And so this is
finisher. Him with that finisher. You didn't finish.
If you just want to block people with spells, go.
Boom.
We
what is that?
Want to,
what is? Dang, got disintegrated. No, he was turned into steel. Dude, this game is amazing, man. Like it looks finished. And it's not even done yet, and it looks done. Look at him go, bro! Just pop it off with the unforgivable curses, man.
We just wanted a way to encourage players to
look at this.
Explore the different systems.
Look at him move. Come here. Yeah. Oh, the environment, bro! That's so cool.
Explore what they want to do.
That is sick.
You can push talents.
Oh snap! Yo, got hit by
the green X's on characters. That's right.
Yo.
Kind of, through your talents, you can unlock this kind of cursing mechanic that sort of like links the fates.
Dude, yeah, the combat in this game is smooth. It is smooth.
As you're cursing,
you can tell that they really put time and energy into this. They really had to think about how they wanted, you know, you to be able to use your spells. Like, and the thing is, looking at it and seeing that you're able to do, you know, 4 spells at a time. I wonder, like, can you like switch in between those spells? Because what if a certain situation calls for a different spell, and that spell is not in your wheel? Is there like a background that you can get to, or, you know, something like that, to where you can use another 4 set of spells? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they got it figured out. It looks like they got their hand in it and they doing it right. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
More of a defense against the dark arts characters, things like that.
Look at it. Turn to a chicken. Be a chicken, my boy. Be a chicken.
On the battlefield, and we can also switch our potions and plants to make them more powerful and more efficacious. So it's all about which type of player
that boy did.
And whether or not
damn! Did your homie dirty? Bounce, boom.
Options. That is so cool because
look at that.
I see so much.
Oh my gosh, that is sick! Yeah, I'm ready for the combat.
Try it myself.
I might just constantly get into fights over and over and over again, just to see what the different enemies are like, and how they react to different spells, or how they react to, like, you know, you just approaching them, you know, and then you're getting into a fight and things like that. I'm ready to see that.
We're going to be putting the dark arts away, put those unforgivable curses away, and heading
okay.
to the room.
I mean, I'm here for it. That was pretty cool. That was amazing.
Personalizable
that was
space,
amazing.
That actually has some utility as well, where you get to brew things and grow things. And
I think the quality dropped, and I don't know why.
For some beasts.
It's on HD, so.
All right, Andrew's got us in the room of requirement.
Look at the room of requirement.
We kind of went casual mode on the outfit here, wearing a nice jumper.
Yeah, that casual looks pretty good.
And I think that's a good jumping off point.
Man, look at that. It's like the sweater, bro. Look at the detail and the knitting.
And the visuals.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this game. I'm gonna be looking fly. But I'm gonna be fresh. I'm gonna be the freshest Gryffindor on the block.
Space really did feel like your reflection as a wizard. So you can change the architecture.
4 minutes and 22 seconds. So it looks like there's things you can do to upgrade certain things.
Throughout, starkly different themes to really just hammer home that this is.
You can change the look.
What? This is beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my god.
That's the thing, is not only can you change the architecture here, but you can actually conjure little objects into this space, as you can see. So.
Whoa, what?
Statues that you can do, and ornaments, and tables, and rugs.
Excuse me!
Things that really flesh out the space and bring it to life.
Oh my goodness, because like we had an idea that those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this? Where do you even get this stuff? Like,
oh my!
Yeah, so we call them
Bro, this is literally just your room, and you make it the way you want. That is so cool!
But also as you engage in different types of gameplay throughout the
world, and it's smooth. Look at, you can choose a color.
You change color.
Oh my gosh, bro, y'all don't the size.
Oh my god, you're so tiny. It's like for Baby Niffler.
And I love how the system too is designed. It's not mechanical; it's immersive. And
Exactly.
So you get the magical effect of conjuring it in, and you're
like, and that's the thing. Wait, I'm gonna capitalize on that. He said it's not mechanical; it's immersive. So it's not like the chair just said, "Doop," and I'm here, and it's like glitching or teleporting into spots. It's moving, it's shaking. When he turns it, it turns and rattles a little bit. When he sets it down, it sits down and then smoke comes out, like, you know, from the dust from when it sits down. It's animated, so it's like you're there and you're doing it, and it's real magic. It's not like you're just placing something there. You just pulled it out of thin air. You've seen it literally, like, from a port key type of effect type thing. It just warped and it was there, then warped away. That is so cool. I love the attention to detail that they added into this game. It's so immersive, and that really creates the feel that you're in this magical world. You're in this world full of magic. You're a student at Hogwarts. You're learning magic. You're doing things, and you're literally immersing yourself into that imagination that you read about in books and seen in movies and TVs and on YouTube through the fan-made films and in the games that we've played, and the imagination yourself, what you thought of on your own in your free time. You're actually now able to bring that to life. I have nothing but thanks for Avalanche and Portkey Games and Warner Brothers for giving us this. Like, this is something that a lot of us Harry Potter fans have wanted, and for a lot of Wizarding World fans, Harry Potter fans, however you want to refer to yourselves, we have been asking for an open world Harry Potter game for years. Over a decade, we've been wanting a game, you know, centered around the Wizarding World, where we're able to create our own character and just be inside the Wizarding World, be in the world of Harry Potter, and live out our days as a Hogwarts student. Like, and we're getting that. Like, that's so cool. And we're getting it in
as your character,
way more depth than we ever probably thought. Ever.
Gameplay.
Aside from things like Quidditch and things like that. But look at this. Look at how customizable the room is.
And how it, like, appears, you know, like it's
even the plates,
like
no
there,
way.
like,
even the plates, bro. Even the
We
plates.
wanted that to look really nice because the magic in the Wizarding World is everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical. We really wanted to nail that whimsy in this space. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is that not only can you, like, conjure things and you can change their look, but you can do that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting pots and potion stations, and you can change the look of those,
the color
as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
Right.
All right, so
while you're also,
I'm gonna make a room of requirement, and then I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the room of requirement. I might make a separate video of just me creating my room of requirement, and then, you know, just show that off to you guys. I might stream it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna do something with that, but this right here in itself is alone a game. For me, this right here alone is a game, because I will spend hours in here making sure every nook and cranny is, like, bro, the amount of customization that you're able to do in the room of requirement is so vast, and we haven't even seen that much. But alone, the fact that I'm able to take the plate ornaments off the wall, change the size, do whatever, that alone shows you practically can just change anything in this room, make it the way you want. And they stated that in their trailer. The room of requirement is yours. Make it the way you want. Oh my gosh, you can customize your own room of requirement. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be so fucking dope. Oh my gosh.
doing these like kind of nurturing based activities.
And just look at the effects. Look at that.
Where you would
question
bring
though,
these, like,
what's
kind
through
of
that door?
nurturing-based activities. This is all
through that door. I'm pretty sure that's where we're able to house our magical creatures. If they go through that door, if they're going to go through that door in this video, I don't need to see really anything else. I don't need to see nothing else. I'm gonna watch the gameplay showcase, the first one, of course, but I don't need to see anything else. I don't need to read nothing. I don't need to watch no more videos. I don't need to see any more ambient, anything. I'm here for it. Like, this video alone has already got me solidified in my head. Like, yeah, this game's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I don't need to see nothing else. And you guys don't have to prove nothing more. They're now just giving us. They're just showing off. At this point now, they're just showing off because this game looks freaking amazing.
so the space where you would bring your gear to be identified and gear to have like rates put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh. Yeah, we keep bringing up appearance and how it looks, and And
what is that?
Like in the game, you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to. But the player will be finding different types of gear, that we call it, as you progress through the game. And essentially, we just know that
gear features one primary offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and I gotta read that again. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost. Use the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. So like the more small upgrades you have, the more meaningful a boost you'd have with your attack power. New beasts can be rescued at Beast's Den or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. Traits. So I'm pretty sure it's like traits for your outfits, your clothes, and things like that. Okay. I'm here for it. The loom is where you upgrade your gear.
No properties.
All right.
And as you
auto jumper uniform. That's what you got on right now.
As you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different
snowy owl
pieces
scarf
of gear that have different.
We're able to put on jumpers, like shirts, t-shirts, scarves, gloves, hats, glasses. You can literally, like, I'm here for it. The customization in this game, the exploration, the combat, the day-night cycles, the scenery, the views, everything about this game from what they have shown has been literally 10 out of 10. Literally 10 out of, to me, I don't know about you guys' perspective. I can't speak for everyone, of course, but for me, my personal opinion, this game is going to be Game of the Year next year. I'm calling it. I called Elden Ring whenever it was out. It won Game of the Year. I'm calling this one. It's going to be Game of the Year. There's no other game that I have played, I think, from what I've been shown that has had deeper customization than this game has shown alone in just showcases and trailers and things like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've played a lot of RPGs, a lot of them. Now, of course, a majority of them, okay, so that's heavy cap. That is heavy cap, because I now that I see I'm talking about. Put it this way. For this to be Avalanche's first open world game, and it's not just any open world game. This is the Wizarding World. So you're already taking on a big feat. The customization, the way the world is built, the attention to detail. Avalanche knows what we want as Harry Potter fans, as Wizarding World fans. They know what we want. They're giving it to us. They're paying attention. They're listening. They watched the movies. They read the books. They did their job. They did their research. I'm pretty sure some of them are fans, so they didn't even have to research. They just knew, like, oh yeah, this is what, and this is this, and this is that. They don't have to do any of that. I'm pretty sure a lot of them didn't. They knew what the job was. They knew the task, and they have done it well. February 7th, Hogwarts Legacy will be here, and I'm ready for it.
Abilities.
I am ready for it. The content that I'm going to make on this game is going to be crazy. I'm going to. Oh my gosh.
There's a huge list.
And not all the time.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this.
Are based
around she's going through the room. Let's go.
Beast care section, which is inside this Vivario. Kind of bigger space on the inside idea. And so you can see here we have a couple of beasts out. We have a Graphorn and a Mooncalf and a Niffler and a Kneasel as well. So quite a variety.
Oh my god, he's just like a big puppy.
They're so
cuddling. Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable. And so part of beast care
No way!
As well, but feeding them too.
No way! No way!
Safe enough that they'll give you their magical ingredients. So Mooncalf fur, Niffler fur, etc. That can then be used.
Oh no, yeah, I love this. I love this game.
Because that makes sense.
This game's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be awesome.
Get some fur leftovers. That's so.
I don't need to see anymore. Like I'm just here for the show now.
I want to hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them.
It literally is.
In the overland,
like I have pets. Like bro, what?
And rescue these beasts. Part of doing so is brushing them and feeding them food as well, and to build that relationship with your beasts. in addition to be able to care for beasts, you can actually conjure things in this space as well.
The house, the cottage.
Yeah, right. And so we have like a lot of little ornaments in this area, and a lot of them are purely cosmetic.
Bro,
But
the building, the whole building.
Oh my god.
Can I build the room?
Like, I'm gonna spend 8 hours.
Swear I'm gonna spend 8 hours in here. 10 hours.
This little play area, like a personalized fish tank, so to say. Just for the
Oh
fishes.
my goodness, bro.
No, totally. And there's like a decoration aspect, but there's also, we were saying inside as well, is there's a utility aspect to it too. So as you
this is amazing.
progress in the game and you're able to purchase more conjurations, you're able to speed up your process. So one of them, for example, is the food processor.
What? That's so cool!
The beast in the space to automatically get feed. So you don't
I'm gonna be stuck in this game!
Building the progression for yourself here. In addition, there's also a toy box where you can, where you can play with your beast.
You can play with them, bro! It's gonna be amazing!
Toys in it, and each beast has their own favorite toys. So as you can imagine, the moon calf really likes the moon ball.
Oh my
or the
gosh!
is like a little cat
This is gonna be so cool!
And they're super cute.
Bro, hit it!
Watching them.
Look.
And the big thing we really wanted to hammer home is that the world
That's
is
sick! Oh my gosh! 10 out of 10. Game of the year!
Really helping
Game of the year, man!
In the overland who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead, you're caring for them. You're giving them a home.
Right. Oh my god, this Raphorn is just gigantic.
Jesus.
But he looks like my dog. My dog's right now for sure.
You could actually name them as well. So like your dog.
I can name.
Getting back into that personalization, we didn't want you to just like throw in, oh, here's a
This is gonna be
Raphorn in
amazing.
here. Like, this can be named whatever Andrew's about to name them. Bruce.
Really good name.
Wow.
We've created this really nice space, and you can get additional vivariums, correct? To different.
So how many animals can we have in one space though?
Where you're keeping
Yeah.
your beasts and caring for them.
Progression is a big part
And
of
then
the
can we
space as well.
traverse this
So
space?
As you progress through the story, you will unlock more vivariums. So as you can see, this one's quite meadow themed, big, open, bright. But there's other ones, say like a swamp that you might encounter. And it's really a visual effect to and more space for your people.
Oh,
Yeah, this-
so it's like those.
Oh
so when
my
we're
goodness.
inside,
You can.
when we're climbing,
Bro
there's
is
like
literally
there's that
changing the
moon
trees.
Glow from one entrance and then some shrubbery going on in the right. Is that
Yeah, nah. I think I want to say what I said. I've played a lot of RPGs, and I've had my fair share of RPGs that have customization or the customizability in those RPGs that I've played. I don't think it touches this game. Bro is changing the trees. What game? I'm gonna need somebody in the comments. If you see this video and you get to this point, let me know down in the comments what game you have played to the point to where when you're customizing your own space, your room, the safe zone, whatever the case, where you're able to go as far as changing the trees. Simply just, you're literally changing the whole environment around you. Literally. Time of day, most likely, I'm pretty sure. The trees, the grass, the weather in your own space, inside and out, deeply. Like this game is doing it, bro.
what you're talking about?
I feel like Hogwarts Legacy is really going to set the standard when it comes to customization in video games. I feel like this game, depending on how the exploration is going to be, is going to set the standard for open world video games if the exploration is as big and vast and full of variety as I'm expecting it to be, or as I'm hoping that it would be. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
You could put in
and another thing
trees,
with the
bro.
beach
Trees, dog!
Tying back to this same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel,
Benches,
it's actually built in.
food
to the
storages.
world. In the same way,
water?
Beast Care isn't just this added element. You're not just throwing it on top. There's really this like narrative and integration.
Wow, look at the destruction. The environmental destruction looks gorgeous.
Progress through the mission.
Looks really realistic. We're about to change the rock.
As you earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade and use them to.
He's going to change a large hippogriff staff.
Different things to play around in the open world.
That's so cool.
In those different environments, like the different combat and conflicts and bandit camps and different things like that exist in the Overland, those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom. So all these things have a way of connecting. Moonstone that you find out in the world is the resource that we use to conjure everything. That's found throughout the world. Forgeables are used for recipes.
Boy, changing the pumpkins now.
Everything's like a cycle and keeps you coming back.
But even with the story
and drop.
I think people
Here we go. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I think everything we're seeing here, you're going to be venturing out into the world.
Oh my goodness.
And this
You
is
can literally
kind of
just change the size.
even of kind of like the interactions with beasts in that narrative. So
that's so
bringing up
cool.
Poppy, there are more kind of mysteries to discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts.
Oddly, this is giving me heavy Fable vibes, bro.
That just kind of
I don't know why, but I'm getting Fable vibes from this. Maybe it's the music.
Well, we could spend hours.
The music and like the
here,
lighting.
We're gonna have to end the stream now. What do you think about?
Oh man, I'm ready for it, bro.
So blown away
about what you've seen today.
I'm so ready for this.
I'm just so blown away by how beautiful it looks. The open world seems so detailed, and there's so many things to do. And the combat, we're gonna spend like 2 weeks or more just breaking it down by pieces. There's just so much to this world. Like, I'm so happy you guys did this overall gameplay.
Yes!
Just the tip of the iceberg. We've got more for you to discover and find on your own. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hogwarts Legacy is available for pre-order now. It releases February 10th with 72-hour early access for owners of the Collector's, Deluxe, and Digital Deluxe edition. We're gonna wrap things up. First, we got
yes!
for you.
Hey man, if you enjoyed today's video, if you cannot wait for Hogwarts Legacy, man, I will be making content on this game in and out, through and through, up and down, all over, man. If you enjoyed today's video, man, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you're new, why haven't you done this already? And if you did, I appreciate you. But if you haven't, got a little bit of beef, you feel me? Just a small smidget of beef, you feel me? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button like right now, you feel me? And man, and other than that, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It's Mizat. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay positive. Spread love, and I'm out of here.